I think, did we ever stop them one time tonight? Didn't they score every time?
8 straight possessions.
Scored every time.
Yeah.
And that says it all. We've got to try to do something different.
We didn't have a ton of opportunities to do some things just for the few amount of possessions we had in the football game. And, it was just a game that got away from you, pretty quickly.
He's right. It falls on him. Everybody looks at Romo this time of year, but if he doesn't have the ball and he's not on the field, it's an awfully hard job. Last night was the 5th time this season Dallas allowed at least 490 yards and 30 points, 3 more games than anyone else in the league this year. Back with Darren Woodson, you mentioned a lot of young guys were out there getting turned around on defense. What is their biggest issue right now?
Well, I think it's from top to bottom, the front 7 into the secondary. Listen, the best player on that football field is Sean Lee and DeMarcus Ware. They're 2 superstars. Sean Lee hasn't been healthy for the most part, ended up getting hurt yesterday. DeMarcus Ware didn't have one of his best games yesterday, had a sack at the end of the game. But when your 2 playmakers aren't playing consistently and aren't on the field, you're going to have issues. And then they have guys on that football field who are absolute guys from the street that the Cowboys had to fill the role, had to bring some of these guys in. They are not every down football players. The Cowboys have to do a better job in the draft and in free agency of bringing some better football players in. Monty Kiffin can put the guys in the right position, but they still have to make football plays.
So it doesn't sound like a quick fix.
No, it's not.
All right. Well, the Cowboys, though, still control their own destiny. They beat the Eagles in that first meeting, October 20th. And if they win out, including another win over Philadelphia in the season finale, they will, in fact, win the NFC East. This is a look at the 2 teams' remaining schedules. The Cowboys, Packers at Redskins, and the Eagles. For the Eagles, it's at the Vikings, then the Bears at home before traveling to Big D. So, who's your pick for the East?
I wonder where this question came from, huh, Chris? Yeah, I think in the East right now, it's obvious that the Philadelphia Eagles are the best football team and have been for the last 4 weeks. Since Nick Foles came back healthy, he hasn't turned the ball over. The defense is playing unbelievable at this point. Nick Foles, again, putting the ball on the money to all his receivers, throwing the deep ball well, and he doesn't turn the ball over. Then you have Shady McCoy making big plays in the running game. So much dominance on the offensive side of the ball. They get a lot of space. They create that space. They make big plays. And the turning point for this football team, the defense. The defense has stepped up in the last few weeks. They're not giving up a lot of points. They're tackling well in the back half of their defense. You got to go with the Philadelphia Eagles to be the best team. I think, hey, listen, if we're talking about top 5 teams, top 10 teams in the NFC right now, I'd put them at number 6 behind the Carolina Panthers.
All right. Very honest man, Darren Woodson.
Thank you, Chris.
He's coming back. Jay?